There we go. I'm alive. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi. How you
it
ladies
going?
doing?
So good.
Good.
How are you?
Yeah.
Sam's got the day off work.
I hear Sam has the day off work. So maybe you should take this bit of this one, Sam.
Doing great. Have a glass of rosé.
Actually, yeah, we've missed it. Yeah, so was it welcome to Time of the Week?
That's what I was thinking. Where we always talk watches.
And occasionally we drink wine. We switched it up today.
This is what we like to see. Rosé as well. And you look very summery. I'm
Yeah,
feeling
very summery. I was telling Sam before we got on that feeling very summery today, but it's going to snow tomorrow here in Colorado, and I'm very sad about it. So I'm pretending that it's not. So I'm wearing a nice tank top, pretending that it's not going to be like 30 degrees tomorrow. So it's fine. It's fun to pretend.
Yeah. Maybe I should just like whack the heating up here and do the same.
Yeah.
If only. That's basically sounds like the weather that's been going on in the UK recently. We literally had like summer weather for like the Monday and Tuesday, and then we had snow and hail like by the Friday, Saturday.
Mental. Yeah, snow on Monday.
That's crap.
Crazy. Have you made it to the pub yet, Lucy?
Absolutely ridiculous. No, not yet. My other half went on Monday, and I was a good girl. I was like, no, I've got stuff to do. I'll be good. No, I regret my decision. I regret it. Might go this weekend though.
Did he say that it was like any different? Did it have like a different feel?
It felt illegal, but it wasn't.
That's always great.
That's the best kind.
So we felt really naughty being out there, actually, but
living on the edge, you know?
Yeah.
Crazy cats.
Mm-hmm.
We had a takeaway pint at work from like the pub, like 2 doors down. So I have had a draft pint.
I've been doing that every week.
yeah, very different. But it is so nice to see like working on the high street, seeing the shops open, seeing like the coffee shops and people sitting outside. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Do you think our viewers are going to be really low this week? Everyone's in the pub.
Well, they'll either be at the pub or like hungover, maybe. We had a couple of people at work book Tuesday off.
Wow.
Damn, they were ready.
How heavy getting? Just
like a national, it's like a national, like a national holiday for everybody.
Definitely should have been.
It should have been. Yeah.
That's just crazy to me to think that like everything out there was completely closed, because here people tried to pull it off like, oh, nothing happened, we can still open everything. So yeah, bars have been open, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
Have you guys had like social distancing rules or anything like that? Oh, you have?
Oh,
cool.
Oh yeah, definitely have. It's just those people that decide to follow them or not. So there's those people.
Yeah, we've had a few customers in the shop. I mean, I kind of work out the back, and they've just come in and then like not had a mask. You're like, go on.
Yeah, I work at a restaurant, and people will come in without a mask, and the hosts will ask them, "Hey, do you have a mask?" And they're like, "Oh, what? Really? We need one?" It's like, what are you? Where are you? Have you not lived?
You've been living under a rock?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I just don't understand. And they just play it off not so nonchalantly. They're just like, "Oh, it's fine. Okay, I guess we'll put one on." Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You kill my grandmother. Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead. It's fine.
Yeah.
You can see how I would be. I don't work in a shop or a restaurant.
Yeah. Those customer service skills.
Out you get.
Hello. Bye-bye.
They shove them out with a broom.
Definitely.
So what are you guys wearing?
Yeah. I'm wearing it. I think the same as last week. Oris. At Chris. I've got green trousers on that match. So yeah.
I like that. Very matchy. Love a good matchy.
Yeah.
How about you, Lucy?
I have my OP36, my blue. Oh,
Gorgeous.
shiny. The sun caught it this morning. I was like, oh, it's so pretty. I was like, oh, now I've got to go into work. So
Yeah.
car lighting is literally the best lighting. Do you guys think that?
Yep. I have a few pictures that I've taken in my car that are like better than any of the ones that I've really tried to make a good picture. Everything else is like, oh, let me just pop it in the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've tried.
What?
Yeah. I know. I should. Yeah. I think I've got like a rubbish car. You know how some people have got like their watch and then like BMW or Porsche. That's not quite the same as a Vauxhall badge.
I've got an Audi badge, but it's not a cool Audi. It's the shit. It's the shit Audi.
All Audis are cool.
It's not
Still an
shit.
Audi.
It's just not the sleek one. It's a little bubble car.
Oh,
And I do love it. Yeah.
So cool.
Hoping people think I have a really cool sports car, but
yeah.
don't.
Maybe I'll just like put a fake badge over my Vauxhall badge. Get taken over a shot.
You should troll people and just like draw it on a piece of paper or something, and then put that like in the background of your watch shop.
Yes, that would be perfect.
Yeah. I'm gonna try out this car lighting.
Perfect.
Not just for watches, also good for selfies.
Okay.
Facts.
What are you wearing, Sam? Before we do a Ricky.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. I am wearing my SUF Helsinki in blue tile. It's so pretty.
Are we all wearing blue tiles?
Yeah. Great. Yeah.
Bluey.
So nice.
Really
Yeah.
cool.
This is another one that I was getting up this morning and I saw it like just glistening there, and I was like, "You have to be worn today. You're so pretty."
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
It's a very, very good choice. Is that a shared one or is that just Sam's?
Yes, that's my shared one.
Another shared.
Yeah, I love it.
I need to get involved in this.
He has the Nomos right now. He's enjoying the Nomos and sending me pictures. So I'm doing the same with this one.
I should think that, maybe touch it later, but yeah, the new Nomoses are pretty cool.
Yeah.
As well. What's your top fan?
Matchy. Yeah, more of this matchy.
Matchy. We can do this. Yeah. So we're going to run through the second half of Watches and Wonders. So many watches.
There's so many.
Say a quick hello to everyone watching. Thank you very much, by the way, for clocking in.
Yeah, feel free to put your favourite Watches and Wonders watches in the chat, and we'll try and touch on them as well.
Get involved.
Where do we want to start?
So I think the lines between like day one where we were and then like day whatever are slightly blurred. So we were talking before this and I was like, the JLC. And then someone's like, no, we already did this one.
We have covered that. Yeah.
Yes.
And there's been some Scottish Watches podcast in the middle and
yes.
So much. Actually, there is one watch that we didn't put on the list, which might have to go at the end. You didn't mention the AP.
Oh, that beauty.
Yeah.
And we kick off with the AP.
Well, if we just have a brief chat about it now and then
we'll move on.
Just forget about it forever is probably the best way.
I have to talk to those designers of what they were thinking. Of this was going to be a breakthrough 2021 watch, or they thought this was going to be never done before because it never will be done before. I don't know. I am very, very confused.
There's a little bit of me that wants to like stand up for it, but without the tourbillon. Like if it did like that is just a big mistake.
Yeah.
To have that positioned where it was.
Just all know this. You could tell by our faces. This all causes us stress.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Just why? The problem I have is it's not like it's a solely independent brand. It's not the same person that designs watches. Like creates it, puts it all together, and markets it.
Yeah.
It has been through so many stages of vetting, and every one of them went, "This is a great idea. Yes, let's do it."
Yeah, and I'm surprised nobody at least stopped them. Like, well, are you sure? I mean, do you think this is gonna sell well? Do you think the design looks good? Nothing. Everyone was like, go for it.
Yeah. It's
I just can't.
a little bit different, isn't it?
I just cannot get over the hands and where they are, and as Dave mentioned on the podcast, some heavily inflated veg.
Yeah.
You've heard of blue balls. This is extra.
Yeah. This is a new level.
This is a whole new level.
Yeah.
Purple balls, yeah.
The meat.
But the problem is, I bet it's like beautifully made. Like if you see it in person, it's it's beautifully done.
Yeah.
But just
I do kind of like the concept behind it. I remember somebody posted something like a story that was just like, there is going to be someone that likes it, that people that are into Marvel, love Black Panther, it's going to have meaning, they're going to love the watch, it's, people are going to get excited about it. And if you get excited about it, great. I can't remember where I was going with this point, but it has created a lot of amazing memes as well.
Yeah. That's how I found out about it, was because I saw memes on my Instagram feed and I was like, what is going on? But I really need to know. And then I finally saw the actual thing. I was like, oh my God, yeah, they're right. None of these are wrong.
Yeah. So, okay. So that's a thumbs down maybe for that one.
Yeah. So Time to Loom said it literally looks like a spinning nutsack.
Yes.
Where's the lie? You're right, man. Not wrong.
Okay.
I like the Scottish Watcher theme as well. The happy days.
Yes.
It's a fond, isn't it?
Yeah. Was it Monday, Tuesday, happy day? That's a much better concept, actually.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's why they. Oh God, what if that is like they started it so that they can just then keep putting characters, like different characters, in the same position. Like this watch really worked. Let's just copy and paste it with different.
Yeah, let's do a Rolex and just copy and paste the dial. Yeah.
If they take the character out of it, I think that could be a cool concept watch.
I agree. I was thinking the same thing. Like if they were going to do like a skeleton type watch, if they wanted to keep the tourbillon scene. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of a tourbillon, so get rid of that.
I know. Me either. I don't see what the point is, but if people really wanted to see it.
It's sort of a flex, isn't it? It's like, you don't need this, but we can do it,
Yeah.
It's 20 extra steps, but it takes a skill to put it all together, so we're going to do that.
And what Marvel nerd is waiting out there for a Black Panther watch? Like, I don't know many. There might be one.
Wasn't it charity though?
Yeah, it has to sell.
Like 10 million or something.
Yeah.
There are watch nerds out there.
There are.
Sam. Apparently.
There are. I'm sure there. Yeah.
Fun.
If you are, please message me and be like, I am the one. Like, okay.
I'm the person that did it.
I get it now.
So please talk us through your purchase.
Yeah, because I just want to understand. Because I don't.
Well, what other watches do you have in your collection?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got that leopard print Daytona, haven't they? Or tiger print Daytona.
Oh my God! Yeah, some
of
those watches we had on the Halloween live that we did last year.
Oh, good. That was so much fun.
Interesting pieces. Okay.
Should we just Black Panther actual watches?
Yes.
Where do we want to start?
Real talk.
Someone in the chat actually asked if we liked the Tudor Black Bay 58 in silver. We did. I think we kind of touched on it a little bit, but I was a big fan. I love it. I've seen like videos of people wearing it now, and like how that sunburst looks in light looks really awesome. Like it's a great dial.
Yeah, I've seen a few like real life photos now, and someone locally's got one, so I was like, bring it in the shop, I want to see it. So,
Yeah.
that's gonna be
It's not as I thought it'd be a little bit more flat, like just a flat gray, because my Tudor Black Bay is just a flat blue dial, which still looks great, but I like the option that they gave of having it in a sunburst. It just has that little extra pop.
Yeah,
I like it.
nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
And you can't really go wrong with the Black Bay 58 either.
Like the size wise, it's like Goldilocks watch, isn't it?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Perfect proportion.
That's something that I'm glad they didn't change anything about the case or anything about, the sizes or anything. It's just the same what they've had.
I think this is one example of just changing a dial color slightly does actually work well.
Yeah, we're going from the blue to the black to the blue. It was just like we take the mickey out of like a Rolex for like not changing much, and then Tudor just did that, and it was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is a completely different one. That's okay, we like that. Okay, where do we want to start?
Should we
go on? Go for the Langer.
Oh,
should we start with
strong.
Sorry. So where are we?
Which one are you going to go for? There's been so many, like it's been so hard to keep track of everything. So guys in the chat, if we miss something, messages on here or messages on Instagram, and we'll catch up and you know voice our opinions whether they're wanted or not.
I agree. Okay, so we have the Langer 1 Perpetual Calendar. I'm going to go straight to the pictures. We've got the grey dial, and oh no, why haven't you got the other picture? It
Little Langer.
It comes in. I wanted the salmon dial of this one. Oh, they do make this so awkward, don't they? It's
they really do.
I want that one.
I think that's my favorite, honestly, the salmon dial.
Yeah.
It just looks so good.
We'll just leave it like that for a moment. What I wanted to say is that there's so many complications on this watch, but yet the dial is just so clean. It feels like there's so much space on it. It's just really beautifully done. It's not, it's not distracting you in any way. Yeah.
That's
the perpetual calendar with moon phase.
Yep. So I think it's just a day and I think it's a day and night indicator as opposed to a moon phase. Yep. Moon phase display shows whether it's day or night. 41.9 millimeters. Lovely size. Probably a bit thick, isn't it? But I'll forgive for that.
I don't know. I feel like the moon phase part of it is slightly redundant. It looks very pretty, and it probably, with all the subdials, sets it off and balances it out. Yeah. But you could just look out of your window, unless you live in like
in the UK where it's cloudy. Oh, day and night. Sorry. Yeah.
Day and night.
Well,
you can sort of see outside whether it's daytime or nighttime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very pretty.
I wonder what's on the other side of it then, like whether it's just a light blue sky.
Ooh.
Yeah, like a
have to keep an eye out for that.
Yeah. But it's more photos. That's really annoying.
Then a bloody better website. We might be able to find it out.
Even like Watches and Wonders is quite hard to negotiate as well, isn't it? But,
awful.
Let me come
Absolutely
awful. Watches and Wonders.
So I don't know whether you guys saw it, but on the Watches and Wonders website, they brought up all the brands that were participating, and you could click into the different ones. But if you click into it, they all had different information. So some was basic, some said, new models, some said click here, and then it took you to their website, which then didn't show which were new and which were
it was all the same format, but you have to play around with it a bit, don't you?
Yeah.
That's how I
con-
found any of the watches I was trying to look for, could not find. And you would go on the actual website, could not find. The only new releases I could easily find were like the Breitlings. They had them on their website. But other than that, it was like this big loop of like you had to actually Google a special key phrase in order to find it, and it was really annoying.
Yeah, but, you can't see the screen sharing that I've got. You can't see me scrolling, can you?
No.
No, so that
Not at the
doesn't work
moment.
either for some reason. So if I
Brilliant.
go, it might be because it opened in a new
It's a
window.
very
That's
pretty,
isn't it?
yeah. That was a very pretty close-up of the moon phase that's not a moon phase.
Yeah. Let me try one more
Okay.
time. Thank you for your patience, everybody.
It's a beautiful piece. It looks a bit thick.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's another thick.
But everyone likes likes a little thick. It's okay. It's fine.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, gorgeous in the
there
back
we go.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
One
I got peach.
please. Yeah. And automatic as well. Perfect. Don't have to sort of remember to keep it wound. But yeah. And that sky, I guess in the sky is that blue.
Yeah, maybe that's that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's a day.
It's a different blue than all the rest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Gorgeous.
Okay, so
Absolutely
let me.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna have to go back again. Sorry, it's a little bit around the houses. Let me then bring up one more. No, not like that. Quick chatter amongst
Just
themselves.
need like that hold music that you used to get.
Yeah. Hold. Oh, this is really frustrating. Why is it not coming up now? I was after the Little Langer one.
Yes.
So good.
I can do bring up the Langer website.
The Starry Dial.
It's so good.
There we go.
Langer, Langer are doing very well.
They killed it. I love the stars as the little. Did you see the stars on the indices instead of just
ground here?
Making them? Yeah, I love that. It's so pretty.
Beautiful.
What's that? What's the size difference?
It's not saying it on here. I think from memory they are a bit smaller. I think maybe like 39.
I was thinking,
yeah, which would be great. You can get it without the diamonds around the bezel, which is good.
I know.
I think I'd prefer that.
I do too.
Yeah. I'm sorry, this website's just gonna wind me up. Okay, on to the next one. we'll get through these.
I can't believe we're skipping Langer because of Langer. Like, sort your website out. Yes. It would be so much easier for us to
Yeah, it just needs to be the same format, so you know where to look for the latest, isn't it? But anyway,
you make it more difficult to navigate. Like, how are people going to fall in love with your pieces?
We can go to boutiques now, though, Lucy. We can actually go into a shop and look at a watch.
So excited, and we can travel now to boutiques.
Yes. Very excited. Okay, so that's Langer. What else we got next?
Okay. Do you want to go, Sam?
Yeah, I was going to talk about the new Cartier Tank. Just the difference. I think these are awesome, honestly. This was something that I didn't see coming, honestly. What did you guys think?
Louis?
The Louis, yes.
The Louis? I think brands are playing with colour a lot more. Between last year and the releases that I've seen so far this year, I think colour plays a massive part in changing up and refreshing pieces without, I guess, creating new designs.
Right.
Yeah.
I think this is a really cool refresher of Tank.
Yeah. I love the burgundy dial the most. I think it's a little bit different. You don't see that every day. Whereas the blue, it's like a little bit more of a safer choice. I think everybody will love a blue dial, even though I'm biased. But yeah, I think the burgundy dial is my favorite. It looks so good.
Do you think they've taken the burgundy approach after the success of the JLC? The burgundy reverso?
Yeah.
I was thinking that.
Like, yeah, that would make sense.
I'm sure they did.
I
wouldn't be
feel like
surprised.
Cartier's really sort of making a sort of re-emerging. And sort of the older gold ones are kind of getting snapped up quite a lot. I think there's so much like history to it that it's so easy to research that from a collector's point of view, it's quite a good piece.
And the type of
One sec.
gold that they
Sorry.
Nice.
I think the gold case looks really, really nice. It's not like a bright yellow gold. It's a little bit more toned down. So it gives that kind of,
Seems warmer.
yes, it gives it a little bit more of like a vintage kind of worn look, I think.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I think we sort of touched on size a little bit last week, but I think the size people are like gents watches, unisex watches are going a little bit smaller. So I think you'll see a lot more sort of men wearing that sort of slightly smaller tank size.
Did you guys see that one post that someone said like everyone was hating the Explorer last week because it was 36 and it's just too small and blah blah blah, and then this week everyone's like, I absolutely love a 36 millimeter watch, it's perfect, and it's like that's what we've been saying all along. Stop trying to attack us.
Yeah.
I think everyone is entitled to their opinion, but they must remember that it is an opinion at the end of the day. It's not anything other than that. You're not right, we're not, So just calm your tits, as I like to say. I don't think that's a British thing. And just Matt, who said I'm smashing 8% beers, it's actually 9%. So
mental. I did have a fun Cartier type fact. So it was discussing the 3 Cartier brothers with a friend the other day. So where have we gone? There we go. So Louis, Pierre, and Jacques. If you had like 3 little dogs, wouldn't you just love to name them Louis, Pierre, and Jacques? And then just know that was like Cartier.
That'd be pretty
just
cute.
like imagining these like little like sausage dogs. Anyway, sorry.
I don't think I'm like diamond enough of a person to name my dogs that. I can see like little poodles or something like tottering around.
Yeah,
it's very French. Yeah,
it's very French. All I've got is like, I don't know why, because they're cats, but the Aristocats in my head.
Oh, yeah.
Even cats, that would be really cute. Yeah.
Like the lady cat in it, she always walks with such poise, and she's very
she had like I think
regal.
She had like a dark necklace, didn't she? Well, collar. So, yeah.
Blue collar, I think.
Yeah, like a sapphire or something. Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She knows. She knows.
Okay, on to the next watch. Time is flying by. What have we got, Lucy?
Oh God. Okay, sorry.
But Mark says Lucy, but maybe on the 9% beer. But what has UK Sam been taking? Nothing. That's what happens. Three very tiring days. 3 very tiring days at work, and my brain is frazzled. Well, yeah.
So, just a quick chat. Oh, is it there?
There we go.
There you go. Yeah, just a quick chat about the Hermès H08 watch, which is apparently sold out. £4,440.
Okay.
Quite a large quantity. Yes. What do you ladies think?
They've never made anything like that before, have they?
I don't think so.
The case, everything about it's very different. I like it. I think it's a little like the dial itself is just a little boring in my opinion. It's just very flat. Oh, maybe they could have done something different, but I think the overall execution pretty well done.
I don't know if it's a strap, but there's something that reminds me a little bit iWatchy about it.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Do you think it's got anything to do with like the case shape with like a bold? Is it rubber strap? I think it's a rubber strap,
Probably.
Isn't it?
I do, yeah. I do like it. I mean, I thought I read in the marketing somewhere that they were marketing it at men as a masculine watch. I think the picture that I saw, it wasn't the orange strap, it might have been a black one.
I thought I heard that
but,
too.
Yeah, which I think actually it's not a bad concept, especially I guess if Hermes is quite a fashion house and, you know, a lot of association with sort of female scarves and whatnot, then why not say, you know what, let's make a watch and we're marketing it at men.
I guess maybe Hermes is, as a fashion brand, is maybe more tailored towards women most of the time in terms of like their handbags and things.
Actually, some of the watches, they do a lot of the little quartz watches with the wraparound straps, don't they?
Yes, like the almost snake-like bracelets. Yeah. Do you know what? I like it until you look at the date window, which just seems pointless to me.
We're at 4:30.
Yeah, but it's there.
Oh no!
I feel like it's sort of.
I didn't even notice that.
I feel like it's just a little bit squished on.
That stresses me out because it's not even at 4 o'clock. It's not even at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Right, 4:30.
What?
Which I know triggers quite a few people.
That would stress me out. Yeah.
Do you know what the worst bit, and I can't unsee it, is?
What?
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 are all numbers facing that way, obviously an 8, I guess. Between 3 and 4, 4's switched.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or it just looks like it's switched.
Yeah, it is. It's facing
isn't it?
outwards. They're facing outwards, whereas the other ones are facing like inwards. Yeah,
That's weird.
Why
Why did they just like turn it like 30 degrees on the side? Oh my gosh, that would mess me up.
My brain just does not compute with it.
Yeah, I quite like the front though. The front of the numerals, but it's something different.
It is.
Yeah. I don't know about £4,000. Good, but
yeah. I really like the slim Hermes. Those are gorgeous.
Yeah.
I thought, is it like grey? I think it's like a grey dial with like orange sandwich numerals. I can't picture it now, but yeah, really like that. Okay, I'm gonna go next with the. Get it here. Where is it? Oh, actually, I might jump to this one. Okay, I'm gonna. Sorry, this makes a great audio, doesn't it? Or great video.
We always forget about that, don't we? Like, how's this actually going to translate?
So Maurice Lacroix, I think I haven't seen anything about this on Instagram. I think it kind of went under the radar a little bit. But from a discussion point of view, I'm not saying I love it or hate it, but I just think it's quite interesting because it's a bit of a copy and paste from everything else.
Yeah.
So I feel you've got like an AP style, Gel Genta style case. Yeah. These little bezel markers are like the Omega Constellation. The dial. Someone's ordered pizza.
Someone's at my door. I'm sorry.
Bring them on. They can join in.
Maybe they've got an opinion on it. Like how professional we are, people.
Yeah.
Sam did not leave a note on her door.
Recording in progress. And then they've got this kind of Langer style, date window, large date window thing. It's unusual, isn't it? I don't think I've seen anything from Maurice Lacroix like that before.
Definitely not from Maurice Lacroix.
Oh, and we've got a waffle dial on there as well.
Jesus Christ! Like.
And
I feel like
it
sort of looks like about 10 different watches.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like that, and it kind of looks like that, and then
they've really taken inspiration from a lot of places. Got the quick release. Quick
release. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All about that. Yes, that's really good.
And actually, what was the price? Sorry, it's quite 6,990. So it isn't cheap.
It's not
I don't-
bad.
I
It's got a
don't
lot
hate
going
it.
on.
Yeah.
No, I do hate it. No,
I don't like where the date is placed. It looks just very
I
random.
Mind that.
Really? I feel like
It's-
like
It's
so
different.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a bit nice. That's where Langer, isn't it? Langer have theirs
true.
Yeah.
up there.
I don't
It's the
hate it, but I
Ethiopian-
don't love it.
Mm.
I don't think I know how I feel about it.
What are there
Yeah.
any comments in the chat? What do they feel about
Yeah,
it?
what do you guys think?
Time to do those fucking bejazzles on the rubber straps though. Oh yeah, yeah, bejazzles. Yeah, little stamp ones as well.
Is that an English thing? Bejazzle?
Yeah, Sam, if you
I
do you have
I have
No?
no idea. And
you've not heard it? Oh, there you go. It's one to look up for you. Urban
Yeah.
Dictionary.
I don't even think it's an Urban Dictionary thing. It's just, I think it might even be in the dictionary now.
When a
Yeah.
quick story, when I was at Bremont and we did all the military watches, the military guys would have their nicknames engraved on the back of the watches, and there was one guy that had bejazzle. That was his nickname in the military.
Wow.
Yeah, very special.
Wow.
Scottish watches on 38mm on the white is amazing. Oh, rather the Maurice Lacroix Ventura GMT or the Acon Mercury. Okay. Not
Fair. Yeah. Time to Loom says the Moses Swiss Legends wants its design back.
Yeah. It's just a real mashup, isn't it? Kyle says line up the date at least with the inner circle or the outer edge.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
It is sort of randomly in the middle there, isn't it?
And the other bit I didn't
But not
like,
even like organised in the middle.
So that's obviously 12, that's obviously 6, but because they're evenly spaced out, I don't think that's 8. So like
Half 8?
because yeah, you know what I mean. So it's not like it goes 2, 4. Or it might. Oh yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's not even. That's not even the clock bit of the watch, is it?
Yeah, so it doesn't make any difference.
So it doesn't really matter where they are on there. I'll have to double check the constellation just to see if any of that lines up, because that doesn't have a sub-dial, does it?
I think the constellation's just 2, the 2 at the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 3 and 9. But anyway, yeah, something to think about. A bit of interesting watch. Not
Indifferent.
Yeah.
Indifferent to that one, I think.
Yeah. Okay, what we got next?
We've had a couple of Instagram thoughts on it very quickly. So Cool Pep _watches said the JLC leapfrogged the Holy Trinity. AP went from code 1159 to Black Panther. What? He actually put what?
Yeah, but 1159 wasn't exactly a big hit, was it?
I guess compared to the Black Panther.
Yeah.
It's up there. And Boyo Destiny said, too many watches at once. It feels like it doesn't need to exist for customers. But I do think Breitling killed it, and Arnold & Sons Moon Phase is so cool.
Yeah, we could, we'll try and get around to the Arnold & Son as well.
Yeah,
Very cool.
definitely. So I did think that. I did think, like, there's so many watches. Like, surely you would want something to, like, for people to look forward to, so you can, tease in advance, and not for it to come out along with sort of 100 other watches, because it's so easy to get missed or fly under the radar.
Yeah. I was wondering if, like, how many releases, obviously a lot come out sort of this time of year, but then you still do get releases throughout the year as well. So I wonder how companies are going to kind of space that out. And also when they start actually like bringing the watches into store, so they might obviously release it now, but then in 6 months' time when they actually come out to the stores, you're going to get another surge of like, actually getting the watches in people's hands. And
Yeah.
Yeah. Really smart because of interest.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, what watch have we got next?
What else have you got for us, Sam?
I was going to talk about the Chanel watch.
Yeah.
Is this the J12 revamp?
The J1. Yes, the
J12.
The J1, J12. Yes,
Confused.
I like it.
I think we should start calling
think
it
I
that
like
now.
Semantics of numbers.
Yeah, true. I think I like the white dial the most, honestly. As much as I don't really necessarily like the diamond look or like the rainbow kind of thing going on, I think the white dial looks the best.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. It's different.
Yeah. It's cool. I can.
You've got another 4:30 date window, though.
Oh.
Sorry,
Why
ladies.
did you ruin this?
They ruined it. It did not need to have a date display.
No, you're right.
Do you know where they should have? They should have. Do you know where they should have put that? And I don't know how easy it is to do. But on watches like this, that you're just going for like aesthetics more than anything. Yeah. Why don't they put it on the case? Do you know how some brands are putting like a little diamond or something within sort of the underside of the case, the side of it? Maybe if they put like a date window there, just on the side. So you don't always have to look at it every day, and it doesn't spoil the symmetry on the dial. But if you need it, it's on there.
True.
Yeah.
No, I get you.
This is why I'm wasted in my career.
There's a JLC that's got that's so complicated, and it's JLC so complicated. No, it's Tech. No, it's JLC. It's so complicated. It's so thick that they put a window, like a sapphire crystal, on the outside of the case so that you can see into all the complications.
Interesting.
That's super cool. Yeah. That is really, really cool.
Yeah. So if they can do that, then they can do a date window.
True.
Yeah, I agree.
I like it. I think it's cool, but I don't think I would rush out to get it by any means.
Yeah.
I know for some people that want that aesthetic watch for their outfit, then yeah, go for it.
I think I'll add it to my want it for the weekend list.
Yeah.
I want it like a really sunny, out and about, fun festival, something like that. And then bit of a tan, and then the white one.
Yeah, just get out of this. Get out of your system.
Yeah. That sounds good. Yeah.
I do also think maybe it's a good one of those transitional, getting women who are into their bling but could maybe have a love for watches and watchmaking eventually. Like, it's that transitional sort of watch, isn't it? It's not a big watch, but it is a little bit on the bigger side than some of the daintier pieces.
It's a statement.
They're about.
Yeah, and exactly. it's quite sort of recognizable, I think, as well. If you're like, I want a nice watch, and I want people to know that I've got a nice watch.
Some women do like that, and obviously Chanel is a very good fashion brand that a lot of women will recognize. So, or men, if you want your rainbow, your rainbow Chanel, J12 1-2.
Well, a dozen. J dozen.
J dozen, yeah.
Oh no. I like that. Cool. Alicia, have you got another one for us?
I do.
Oh, there we go.
I've got a couple, actually. Very quickly, we'll fly through them. They killed it, I think. Personal opinion. I think Vacheron absolutely nailed it with their releases. I think they're so beautiful. And look at this. It clearly states new model. And it was easy to get to.
Wow.
I saw this on some other website, I think. You're like, actually they're good.
Yeah. So they've done a couple of sort of slightly more artistic pieces. I am not even going to attempt these pieces. the tributes to the great explorers.
Ah,
There you go. I'll stick with that one. But I think one of my favorites, and I love this design anyway, it's the American 1921 line, which is the rotated, I guess. The rotated dial. So
I think I'd struggle too much with that.
Do you think?
Like, imagine after a few drinks and you're like, oh, I don't know what time my last train is. And then
That is true.
I mean, yeah.
It's just very different. It gives it, I think it'd be a cool conversation starter when people see it. It's so bizarre looking, but it's cool. But it has that vintage, feel and.
Yeah.
You think if you're driving and you've got your arm out.
Yeah, it's the angle, isn't it?
That's actually perfect.
Yeah.
It's your driving watch with your driving gloves.
I don't own driving gloves, but I would get them if I owned the Swatch.
Yeah.
You guys know I love a watch that's a little bit out there, a little bit different, with a real vintage vibe. And this for me is probably up there with like Grail pieces. I think they're just so cool.
And the crown as well. Crown's not even at 3, like on the side, it's at 12. Which is like theoretically at 12.
Technically be at 12,
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. You're less likely to bash it, I suppose, if it's on that side, aren't you? So
yeah.
As if you like curve your arm round to look at it. But no,
design looks cool.
It comes in a couple of different options as well, with different straps on. You've got a couple of blingy pieces, and obviously you then have your overseas Perpetual Calendar ultra thin.
So they've not done anything with the 3-hand or the chrono overseas.
Don't think so.
I think the success of like King Flume getting one, and now everyone wants one. They're like, oh, Boheme, thank you so much for doing that. You know what? We're just going to leave it as it is because it is now a
Flume's just set a trend.
Yep.
Yeah. They are gorgeous.
It was all Flum.
Yeah. Like seeing them pop up on Instagram, seeing like say actual real people's photos as opposed to the brand's photos. You're like, yes, this is what the watch actually looks like.
Looks good.
We say it all the time, but it's so much better in like Instagram shots than it is on brand shots.
Yeah.
So it's 8.1 mil thick.
Ooh.
That's pretty small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty small. Yeah. And I also love the overseas pink gold tourbillon as well. I know, Sam, you've got a thing against tourbillons.
Get rid of it.
Look how pretty it is.
It's just it's very eye-catching and sometimes not in a good way. Like I think it would have looked just so clean with just a blue dial. I don't know. Show it in the back. It's fine.
I know. I realise now what it is. I don't like it. I think probably from like Breitling days, the watch that always got copied and was always fake was the tourbillon. So I've seen so many fake tourbillons that it's just ruined it for me. I think that's what it is.
Poor Vacheron.
Oh, it's so pretty.
This would cause me problems though. You'd have to get them specifically made, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You couldn't just go to cheapest NATO straps or
just
park and drag and get a strap for your Vacheron. So.
I just had a weird thought. What you need is like the brands wouldn't do it because the brands do it on purpose, but you need like how like Rubber Bee do Rolex shaped straps. You need a company like that to go around and make steel end pieces really for all the brands that then slot into the cutout, but then have a standard end piece.
You know, like you get like USB port adapters,
Basically,
like the little add-ons. Oh my god, that's no
So
one.
one end fits into your bracelet.
That we're going to trademark it.
We're gonna do that. That would be so amazing. Cause that's what I was thinking about. Sam, your Oris that you're wearing, that's the same kind of deal. You can't change it unless it's the Oris strap.
Yeah. So you just want an end piece that fits into the wrong way, always the wrong way. End piece that fits into the bracelet, and then you just want a straight bar, like any straight lug. We're into a winner.
Let's make it happen.
All the dimensions and the thought process.
What are we going to call it? Time of... Yeah, no, I don't know. We'll come up with that later.
Time to change.
Time to change the strap, yeah. Yeah.
We'll pick this up after. We'll pick it up.
Yeah.
I like it.
We'll be on, what's it called? Not the
Dragon's Den.
Shark.
Do you have
Dragon's Den. Shark Tank's the American version. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Okay. We got this. Have we got time for another watch? Which one should we go for?
Oh, we've got a couple of different ones, haven't we?
Okay.
A quick round. I just want to see what you guys think of this, because I talked about it for 0.5 seconds and then Dave changed the subject when I was talking about it on Sunday. I was like, how dare you? I did my research.
Oh, okay. I hadn't seen a picture of it, and now I can. That is cool.
So the Roger Dubuis Excalibur Glow Me Up. I haven't heard too much about Roger Dubuis, and to me, the little star-shaped bridge just gives me like Star Trek, Star Wars nerd vibes. So I really like it.
What's the phrase? Like take me to the bridge, or like something.
Yeah.
Nerdy. Yes. Thank you, Sam.
It's not being me up, it's the other one.
But yes, they are covered in diamonds, so all around the bezel. I've coined it the bling bezel.
Yeah.
Blingy. 60 baguettes, I think. But what they actually do is they put loom underneath the diamond, so in all of the grooves underneath the metalwork that the diamonds sit on top of, to create this beautiful loom.
Wow.
Underneath so basically it shines through the diamonds.
That is a Friday night loom battle.
For sure.
It would win hands down, wouldn't it?
That is insane.
That is crazy.
It does have a tourbillon, sorry. But
it's a discreet one though.
It is discreet.
Discreet one.
But yeah, that's
cool.
I think it's really cool.
I like Chanteline's comment, this watch was made for rappers to wear in nightclubs.
Yes. Yep.
I'm not a rapper, but I'll wear it. Yeah. And I also don't go to nightclubs because I'm old. But I'd wear it. It's basically made for watch nerds to sit at home taking loom shots of their watches.
Yeah. Friday night, could be out in a nightclub wearing it, but I'm at home.
If I drink enough beer and look at this watch enough, and it's like, I feel like I'm there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. Do
you guys have any more you wanna throw out there?
The ornaments one?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes, Sam.
Okay. I would do that. I was also going to say another one that might be a mention that went under the radar. There's a Baume & Mercier Riviera with new dials, which were kind of like bright dials and textured dials, a bit of a Gerald Genta sort of style to it as well.
Okay. I'll have to have a look at that.
I'm going to do this from that one. There we go. So the Luna Magna boasts the largest 3D moon display in a watch. Although I saw someone share something about Konstantin Chaikin was measuring another moon display, and it was like, this is 12 millimeters and the other one was 13. So
Oh,
Yeah, so it might have to do a bit of research. And stuff.
I think I remember where that was.
Yeah. So it's a aventurine dial, and then the 3D moon itself is half marble, half aventurine.
Wow.
Day Sharp did question me, but I'm pretty sure it's moon phase, as in it comes round into a full moon and then obviously back into no moon.
I would think
day and
so.
night. Yeah,
I would think so for Arnold and Son. It's not just a day and night watch.
yeah. You can actually set it on the back as well. So yeah, got a quick set on the back.
Ooh, that is
so
so cool.
Yeah. 70-hour power reserve. I think it was a 44mm case as well in rose gold.
I'd rock it.
Yeah, I want
it's
it.
beautiful. It's
I think there was a little bit concerned about the height of it. Obviously, it is a 3D moon phase.
Actually,
but when you've got a piece like that, I don't think it matters. I think you wear it as a statement piece.
Yeah, you're not going to try and it's not going under my sleeve or whatever. You're like, boom.
I want it out the sleeve, like
bam.
Yeah.
I want everyone to notice this piece.
Oh, and it's accurate so you only have to change it once every 122 years, as long as you remember to keep it set.
Amazing.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
I don't even think those photos do justice. I've seen a couple of others, and like the stars on the dial just completely pop.
Yeah, I mean, Dave's got the HM Perpetual, which has got the largest flat moon display as well, and that is absolutely gorgeous. Like in person, the colours. It's not aventurine. It's like a Guilloche, but it's like a bluey purple, and then like that just changes. And I think the finishing on the Arnold and Son is very cool.
I think it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
If I speak to some people, I might be able to get one of these in at work. I might try and do that.
Let me know if it's in the shop, and I'll come. I'm coming over.
Yeah,
I think that's stunning. Like I said, I didn't know much about this brand before you started wearing their watches to the Scottish watches stuff, and ever since then, like every single Arnold and Son piece I see is just so well done, so well designed, and so beautiful to look at. Like this at 50k, like if I had the money, there's not a chance I'd miss out on this. I think it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, they are, and the designs are all quite different as well. There's not like you wouldn't look at one and go, oh yeah, that's an Arnold. There's some like skeletons, there's skeleton dials, there's some tourbillons, there's like stuff like this. There's more like really sort of plain classic ones, but really beautifully finished. They're cool.
It's a quality. Although I did say, and I did notice, and apparently it's more of a common thing, but I haven't really seen that many. The time display, I guess, the clock part of it, I find a little bit MB&F, and that's not a bad thing at all.
I was thinking that too.
But like the font and the way it's done gives me MB&F vibes for sure.
Yeah. See if I can see that. More of them, but I like it. And so, as a roundup, wrap up, I guess it's quite a good Watches and Wonders. Is it what we expected? Is it better? Is it worse? Is it
busy?
There was a lot unexpected that we just didn't think. Like last year, we were kind of disappointed that everybody just changed the dial color and called it a day, kind of thing. I think they went out of their box for sure.
Yeah, I wonder what came out this year that maybe should have come out last year and then they held back on.
Good point. Yeah.
I wonder. If they did, it would have been stupid too, because everyone was home during lockdown with lots of money to spend.
Right.
Because they weren't spending it out. So
now we're back in the pub.
Now we're literally just spending it going places.
Obviously, we didn't bring any up, but a lot of green dials, which I don't think is a bad thing. I think it's and just bright colours. I think as well.
It's good.
That's why I very nearly brought it up, because I got excited and confused about times and dates. But the Tudor gold and green Bold. I was like, why do these vibes sit so well, like sit in my brain so much? And I was looking at the Mont Blanc Split Second, which is gold with like all these green accents on it, which actually to me looks a bit better.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for that.
Actually, they did the Geosphere. Was that bronze? Geosphere, I think, was like green and bronze as well. I think that's
I do think they go. What's been your guys' standout pieces from this? Not necessarily for good or a bad reason, but what have been the pieces that have really like spoken to you and stood out?
I think the Reverso is just like next level. That is like flexing. Look what we can do.
Yeah. Like we're already cool, but we're even cooler, and you can't come and eat lunch with us, kind of thing. Like it's that cool.
Because even the brands that are making complicated watches, it's not a Reverso. You can't sit there and go flip it back and forth. So I think that's stand up.
Reverso's up there for me too. But I think one of the ones that surprised me the most was Breitling, because I normally don't go for Breitling, but I was just really impressed with what they did. The price gets me. I mean, it's still up there, but I just love the design. I really hope I could try one on pretty soon.
Anyone in particular?
Probably the green pistachio dial. I think that's so cool.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah. Good choices. Definitely.
And that's it now. Like hopefully, we can start seeing the watches come through. So actually seeing them in person.
Real life. Yeah.
Definitely what I'm looking forward to for sure.
Is there anything that I'll say JLC aside, so little under 10,000, if you had the money, you'd be like, actually, that's what I'd go and get.
I would be interested to see how the Oris look patinaed with those candy dials, like those candy floss dials.
Yeah,
because I don't know, in my brain again doesn't quite compute with how it's going to look together, with it all patinaed, like the bracelet and the case and everything patinaed. If that dial is still really bright.
Yeah, I agree. But you could always reverse it, like the patina, couldn't you? So
rub it, bit of lemon.
Yeah. So if you like that look and you wanted to keep it like that, I guess you could.
I still really like the Octo Finissimo.
Yeah.
I think I just need to see one in person to have this itch scratched for sure.
Yeah. I don't think that'll help you. It's going to make you want it even more.
Yeah.
Well, there's been mixed reviews about them because of how flat they actually are. How it physically sits on your wrist.
Yeah.
It is depending on your wrist size and shape.
I've tried one and it is too big. But I feel like it's just too big as opposed to too square. But I think for that reason it probably doesn't sit.
I think if they decided to try and do a smaller version of it, I think it's a 40 mil. But you know how some wear smaller and some wear bigger. I feel like this may be on the bigger side of the 40 mil. So maybe if they hit a sweet spot of 37, maybe 38, I think that would be ideal for so many more people.
Yeah.
All that amazing technology that you've put in this really thin watch, can you just now make it smaller?
Not asking for much.
I know.
I've seen the JLC Reverso. I can see what they can do with a small watch.
Exactly.
Yep.
Come on. Work a bit harder. Doesn't make you that big. Wonderful.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Yeah, come up to an hour with us by as always. Thanks everyone for watching in the chat as well.
Yes, thank you everyone for watching. Oh, whoever asked what I have for dinner, it's not dinner. It's a mystery package that I did not order myself. So I'm not sure what it is. So I'll let you guys know.
Oh no, we need like an unboxing video.
I need a live unboxing. Yeah, I'm very curious.
Turns out it's like a joke gift for you.
Yeah, probably.
Like shampoo, bulk order of shampoo.
That's a very PG suggestion, Sam. That's not what I was thinking in my head at all. As always, guys, make sure you subscribe, like, hit us up on Instagram, and catch up or get other people to catch up on YouTube or on the Scottish Watches SWL Lugs edition on your Spotify of choice.
Yeah.
I called it Spotify. Podcaster.
Spotify.
There you go.
There you go.
I obviously use Spotify.
Love it. Yeah. Okay, right. I think
that.
that's everything. And then
yeah,
catch us next week. Watches and Wonders Part 3.
We could literally talk about them forever. But if you do think we missed anything, let us know.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys, give them a wave and I'll hit the button.
Bye, guys.
See you next week. Bye.